I really haven't been playing my games. Not gonna lie. In result, I'm lacking in a couple of my games. I just killed that guy before I got back. Okay. Free primos? No? Yeah? Oh. Oh. I'll take the violet flowers. Let's see, what did I achieve? Oh. Okay. Quest goes into that. Head there to continue. Okay. Well, since no one is in the stream right now, let me like take off the messages, right? Alright. Now if I remember, Tavad is over here. Okay.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Don't mention it. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding the... Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon thought of someone already! Atsuko in Lua Harbor! Let's see what she has...
I didn't know about that person in Leeway Harbor. No way. Is she on that boat? I hope not. Okay, good. Just like there.
Off we go!
Never feeling in the land right in the water. This sucks. What am I doing? Isn't there a teleport point? Yeah, sure is. I didn't make it anyway. Who?
Adventure time! Adventure time. Off we go.
Oh, this lady.
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask.
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is...
Incredibly small. Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
Okay, where did you come from?
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and...
Kanjo Commission?
along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
But do you have a compelling reason? That's not compelling.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going,
Come on.
there is one thing you could...
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
You float.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
Oh, to use the Crux fleet? Oh my goodness.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run.
Then there's no time.
I've seen this guy using this sword right here. He didn't attack at all, but he killed everything. He had like 7,000 attack. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, there's no... I gotta go all the way... Oh my god. Okay. That Eh, it's not disappointing. It's okay. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, I believe an easier way to climb this damn thing is from this side.
Adventure time.
Let the show begin.
Adventure.
Can I make it off of this cliff right here? No. Give me my stamina back. Definitely not making it, but you know what? It's a nice try. I definitely won't drown. I know that. At least I can walk on these paddles. Oh my god. Okay. Can I climb this at least? No. Okay. Let's walk. Walk, then climb.
Off we go.
Ooh, that's one of the new people.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing,
This
I
floating.
guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
This fine ship and the soft sea breeze. Would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase... There are two important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking... So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little... You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
Come on.
But we didn't come here to take part in a
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a master?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength, and organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden
You guys are talking
talents.
a lot, but it's a lot of good stuff.
And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting...
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket...
You just want him to take part...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do?
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time.
Ah! Oh my god. So I worked so hard just to get here. There's no teleport over there either. Okay. This way.
Let's dance.
Adventure time. Off we go.
Don't you dare awaken on me. No, 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 no. Leave me alone.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
What even fighting you guys? Go back and lay down. Now they're just wandering. Okay.
Hello.
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting. Nobody wants to see.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah. What? You? Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and I stood my ground, of course.
God.
A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam. I told you. Unarmed. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did.
But for us, even for...
I'll see you in the arena.
Don't talk to these bozos. That's how I talk to him. Oh, this guy.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash, too? If so, seems...
So you're also...
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I seem to have gained another Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll...
Are you?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat, but this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also
Exactly.
His mask?
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan, he's got to be a grand master or something.
Look at
He's
them
created
big
many
bitches
different
still
styles
walking
of
around.
Kung Fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special
Force this.
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics.
We're clearly not that natural.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a Grand Master we're talking about.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a Vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liu.
See you in the...
Come on.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego.
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Oh, did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they...
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped... Oh, it's really hit!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Kuching?
Oh, I wonder...
I trust you are aware that, only those without... Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
Yep, he still doesn't...
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, and also a dragon, too! Put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw...
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record. Right, a great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then? Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important... Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so... Paimon's thinking of... Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that... So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. In any case, looking at
Come
the
on, you
competition,
smart.
it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements,
But
right?
you know, let's say the main character did think about using that shit. That's
All right, it's shoot.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to... Good. Then...
okay. What's my stats? I've seen.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Our next competitor.
Why is mine only 5,000? That's not fair. Oh, because it's the main. I never leveled up the main character. Wow, I'm not wasting my books on this guy either. Where's my sword? Oh god. Oh god. This is just about horrible. Where did the 5,000 attack come from? I guess it's just made so you can win. The guy didn't move and he killed him.
You? You're the hero they're talking about? How am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we...
Wait.
Benny's adventure.
I just want to do this just because, I seen some guy do it. Oh yeah. He definitely got hit and the sword killed him. That's alright now. Sounds like it went. Oh, they're right here. Perfect.
I knew I wouldn't. So, what do you...
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from...
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more... So, come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or...
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I should... You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stuck. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, so, I'm putting...
Huh? But we only just...
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair,
Sky
I was
sounds
thinking that too.
pretty chill.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me...
All right, that's...
Bless me. Okay.
Ow!
Now, I'm only gonna give this sword to this guy, because I remember that it does heal me in return for taking damage. That is my only reasoning for this.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the Dark Horse. I do not doubt your abilities, but...
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Okay.
What if I do lose? That shit would be crazy.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Chico video game. Yeah.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, if you had a vision, you definitely...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that but mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you... I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given...
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hand...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against others. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what... So don't get...
There he goes.
What if it's Kazuma?
Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent.
Oh my god.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round. Shame. If only I could have...
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. Quick on his feet and I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself Still, I'm sure...
Hold on.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingsheng clan kung fu. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise I'd Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a...
Thanks.
Oh my god. Give me...
We still haven't got any useful information.
You gave an outstanding performance. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable.
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
Oh man.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
He does
It is
have on
true
the
that I am
armor
versed
plate.
both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a... I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponents. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just...
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. Come with me. some post...
Off we go!
Where you at now? Okay. Let's go all the way over there. Okay.
Adventure time! Adventure time!
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear it is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, some of...
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then.
Oh. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. I need to give my sword back to Bennett. Just in case.
Let's play! What? Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
I gotta get my skill back. No. No.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that he relies entirely on the element of surprise to... In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose... Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity. The world is a truly mysterious...
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro-visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain. If you wish to find her, she will forever be. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your map.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's...
Oh, does that mean he takes me there? Oh, no. Oh! Yes, it does. Nice, nice. I might need to level up main character at some point in time. Day, shape, form, I don't know.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entry. Everyone, listen! We've reached the climax of... We've seen many exciting battles Now, I'd like to introduce our... He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will sure... As for our other combatant... Come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. They've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Missing, huh?
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh?
We don't know when it was...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to...
Well, I'll stay here and try...
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can sense the winds are...
Is he an Archon? I doubt. Nah, cause he has a wind. He's done. No, he's not.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
Here we go.
Adventure time!
What is this? A chest. Nice.
Off we go.
Oh, Yo! That is definitely right. Me get my world level back.
Adventure time!
I like my difficulty.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
No. Am I missing? No.
Let's light it up!
Oh, you suck.
Think you can get away?
I'm going in!
Let's play!
Let's light it up!
Okay.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
They're dead. And I got all my energy back.
Let's dance.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
Yeah, you already know. Style.
But most disappointing of all, and in your hand, it appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow, you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it? I think not. Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa, we don't need to...
I never would have guessed. If this is where talking gets me, then for...
Light it up!
Oh my god, freezing. What is freezing? A cloud. Damn.
No, no!
he has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking? It's up to you.
No need for that.
Huh?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to
Isn't
awaken
a
the
vision something like
But unfortunately,
having
happened.
a purpose to fulfill, or like a goal, a journey, or something?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided I've tried many other though few tales tell of a masterless vision After seeing you command multiple elements, come, why don't you give it a try? I see. So you are... No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind...
The story begins...
Oh wow,
He was
nice.
once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired,
Ayaka?
after all.
No.
When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Nice.
Perhaps one day, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just enough. All right then. It's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us.
Please do. Oh, great. No traveling. Wow.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Everyone thought we'd win and...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award...
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations... In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope... Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Okay. Yeah. So where to next? Oh. There's nothing else. Oh my. A Eula story quest? Well, that concludes this wacky game. Let me see if I can Primos. Oh yeah, I just got like some, right? Like, bro. I don't even know what to say. Matter of fact, I'll just close the game. Yeah. Alright guys.